This is the Louie T Network.
Man, I love some football. Man, I love some football. My favorite week is week 1, cause I'm watching football. First comes the preseason, and I don't take a day off. And then it gets even better when your team makes the playoffs. 32 teams go hard for one thing. They work for one thing. That Super Bowl ring. 32 teams go hard for one thing. They work for one thing. That Super Bowl ring. We in the lab room.
Louie T, welcome. You are in the lab room. Of course, I'm your host, Lou. Thank you for joining me. Week number 3 in the National Football League. St. Louis Rams hosting the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams coming off of their first victory of the season. Who was going to get number 2? Let's find out. First quarter, beautiful opening drive by the St. Louis Rams as Austin Davis hits 8 different receivers on a 15-play drive that ends in a 1-yard Lance Kendricks touchdown. It is 7-0 St. Louis. Look, I may give Austin Davis a lot of flack because I don't like his throwing motion. But, hey, the guy's been playing some football and some pretty competent football at that since being given the job. And so, hey, maybe Jeff Fisher knew what he was doing by not going out and getting a quarterback. I'm just saying, Austin Davis doesn't seem to be the worst in the world. So, DeMarco Murray with his weekly complimentary football fumble as he kills the Cowboys opening drive. And if you're a Cowboys fan, you've become accustomed to this. Hey, just go ahead, get it out of the way, fumble the football, and then come back and play some big-time, big boy football afterwards. So, at some point, he's got to stop fumbling the football, though. I mean, yeah, we realize he fumbles and then he gets mad and he comes back and he runs harder than ever and he proves to be a huge asset for the Cowboys. But at some point, he's got to stop putting the football on the ground. That's what it all comes down to. He's got to stop fumbling. But we've come accustomed to this. He puts it on the ground. Rams take over. We end the first quarter 7-0 St. Louis up in this game. 3rd and 13, Brian Quick gets behind Mo Claiborne for a 51-yard touchdown on a gorgeous offering from Austin Davis. And like I said, I may give the kid a lot of flack, but he throws the football well, and it was on the money. And Brian Quick, look, Brian Quick, it's not fast. He's just quick, and he got behind Mo Claiborne on 3rd and 13 nonetheless. Can't happen. Not on 3rd and 13 it can't. And so, 51-yard TD strike. It's now 14-0. St. Louis up in this game. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? 14-0. Hey, Cowboys, wake up now. And so, Janoris Jenkins steps in front of a Tony Romo pass and takes it the distance. He was squatting on this route. He was waiting on the stop. Tony Romo stares it down, and Dez Bryant stops right in front of Janoris Jenkins, who gladly steps in front of the pass and takes it to the house. It's 21-0. Hey, where I'm from, back in the day, we used to call that the rule when we played Madden. And good thing this wasn't a video game, or else you would have had to put the sticks down and the next man up. But this is the NFL, and this is the National Football League, and this isn't a game. No remotes needed for this one. The Cowboys still have plenty of time, ample time, to get back into this football game, and that they would do. DeMarco Murray bust off runs of 14 and 21. You tack on a PI by LaMarcus Joyner in the end zone against Cole Beasley, and it puts the ball at the 1-yard line, and Murray finishes off the drive with the 1-yard touchdown. It's 21-7. Cowboys now on the board. They're now officially on the comeback trail. Scott Wells with an awkward snap before the half as the Rams were moving the football down the field to get into field goal range. And you know, with a guy like Legatron, you don't have to do much. But Scott Wells forgot he was in the shotgun, basically snaps the ball as if he's under center. Ball falls on the ground, Cowboys recover, and you add on a personal foul penalty, and next thing you know, that's more than enough room for Dan Bailey to get off a field goal right before the half. It's 21-10. As for as much as you've dominated this game, if you're the Rams, hey, it's okay to be up 11, but you should be up much more. Look, when you're a team like the Rams, you hear footsteps. You hear footsteps, man. And I knew they were hearing those footsteps. They did not end the first half very well. 10 unanswered points by the Cowboys. Think the Rams were starting to get a little antsy. You move on to the third quarter. Opening possession for the Cowboys yields a 68-yard Dez Bryant touchdown bomb, as the score now is 21-17. Don't look now, but a lead that was once 21-0 has been shaved to 4 at 21-17. Rams put together an excellent drive to answer the Cowboys' touchdown. However, they can't convert on 4th and 1 from inside of the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Turnover on downs. More momentum for the Dallas Cowboys. With that momentum, they power themselves down the field off the strength of a 44-yard DeMarco Murray run. They get a field goal. It's now 21-20 as we enter the fourth quarter. That lead has all but vanished into thin air, as now the Rams are clinging to a 1-point lead after once being up 21-0. Kenny Britt with a big gainer sets up the Rams for a prime opportunity to score a touchdown. And this is when you know you're a bad football team. This is when you know you find and create ways to lose. The good teams take advantage of these opportunities. The bad teams leave these opportunities on the table, lose football games. Jared Cook Jr. wide open in the end zone. Ball hits him in his hands. You can't ask for it any better than that. Drops the football in the end zone. Rams have to settle for a field goal. Instead of the score being 28-20 at this point, with more momentum, you kill the Cowboys' momentum and build your own. Instead, you drop the football, leave the door wide open for the Cowboys, and settle for a field goal. It's 24-20. Romo hurts the Rams on third down on this next possession. He not only scrambles for a first down on third down, but he finds Terrence Williams twice on third down to convert, including one of those finds to Terrence Williams being a 14-yard touchdown after a Janoris Jenkins pass interference penalty. Cowboys take their first lead in this game at 27-24. And if that wasn't bad enough, the very next possession, the ensuing possession, Bruce Carter, pick six of Austin Davis, takes it to the crib, and all of a sudden, Cowboys, and again, I hate to keep harping on this, who were once down 21-0, now have a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, up 34-24. Rams make it interesting, get a touchdown late to cut the lead to 3, but Mo Claiborne with an interception slams the door shut on any comeback attempt as the Dallas Cowboys rally from 21 points behind in the first quarter to upstage the St. Louis Rams 34-31. How big was that touchdown that Jared Cook Jr. dropped? I mean, if they get that touchdown, even after the Cowboys score that touchdown, they're still down 1 point. The little things in this league make all the difference. That's why the Rams are 1-2 right now, and the Cowboys are 2-1. If you're the Cowboys, this is a big win on the road. Nice come from behind victory, but you can't live dangerously like this in the league. You can't make the mistakes that you made on the road and expect to win consistently. If this was just about any other team but the St. Louis Rams in the NFC, you probably lose this game. You got to get it together if you're the Cowboys, but still, huge come from behind victory. That's the way to get it done, down 21. And if you're the Rams, these are the type of games you got to win. You're up 21 at home, no excuses. You got to find a way to get it done. We talked all offseason about this defensive line and how they were going to be able to generate pressure. I know you're missing Chris Long. Go and get the quarterback. Go hunt. What more do you want up 21? Stop the run. Force Tony Romo to beat you. He already made a mistake early in this game. Go after him. Go get him. You didn't do it. You lose the football game 34-31. So that's going to do it for this review of Rams Cowboys. I thank you for joining me. If it happens in the National Football League, whether big or small, we cover it all here in the Lab Room. I've got plenty more games to break down in week number 3 in the National Football League. Come back and join me. See you then.